Hi, Greg the Brickitect here. Today's video is a follow-up to a recent series of reviews I did on LEGO Creator Set 31011 Aviation Adventures. That was a 3-in-1 set where I reviewed a plane, a helicopter, and a boat, which is questionable as to why that was in an aviation series. But as I was building the builds for each of the reviews, I decided that I was going to build something on my own, and I thought, what's more adventurous than hang gliding? So that's what I built today. This is my LEGO hang glider MOC. This hang glider is much smaller than the other builds from the Aviation Adventures set. There were 618 pieces and the other models were huge. This one's not quite as big. I probably left 500 pieces on the table, but I got the idea across, I think. What inspired me to build the hang glider, not only the fact that it's an aviation theme, but it was all these angled pieces that I had. A lot of these came from the plane in order to make the tail part of it. So you had this angle here, and I like that typically this would have come out straighter, but I kind of angled it back, and it left a little bit of gap in there, so you'll have to forgive that. This thing definitely isn't flight worthy. You can see right through there. But it got me the angles that I wanted to make the hang glider, and I think it looks really good. The yellow pieces there just for style. I kind of thought it'd make it fun to put some stripes on there to make it look like it was a little bit faster in the air. And then this piece in the back right here, this is part of the undercarriage. If you looked at a normal hang glider, I did a little bit of research online, there's a like a stabilizer bar that comes out the back, and then this is where the pilot, I guess you would call it, would be. It would kind of have your body inside there, sort of like this. And then there would be a string that would run from here to the back, and then also one from here to the front, which I didn't add on here. I didn't have those pieces. I only used pieces from this set. And unfortunately, the one thing that I don't like about this is this red right here. They were the only pieces that would really work that look like that, so I had to use them, and I think it kind of distracts from the overall look of this, considering everything else uses the traditional blue, yellow, and white color scheme, and have that red there is a little distracting. But when you're confined to pieces, you got to do what works, and that's the only thing that I could figure out that would work for this. And it looks good. It got across what I was trying to do there with making a triangle. It's not easy to do with all these regular pieces, so I just kind of worked it in like that. You can see how I used it. Under here, this is a very hang glider, like having these stabilizer bars like this, and I also have those in an angle, which was a lot of fun to do that, because you typically wouldn't be able to fix pieces that well. But these pieces are sort of like the tiles in the center, and then they have studs on each side, so it works okay. And then the yellow is a nice accent under here. That's sort of what would be the bar that stabilizes everything. It runs through here and then runs across the front, and then it all just kind of fits together, and I think it turns out pretty good under here. And this piece in the back, you can see how I was able to center that when you use a 2 wide going to a 1, and this kind of moves up and down, although it shouldn't, but there was the only way that I could do it was that, and it worked out all right. So that is the hang glider. I think I went over everything there is to see. It's not too complicated to build this, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm fairly happy with it, even though it's a pretty basic build. And my whole idea is just using the pieces from a set to create an extra build. So this is now a 4-in-1. If you want to make something very simple, there's a simple hang glider. And I actually have another MOC that I came up with that I am in the process of building right now. I may need some pieces from this, so you'll have to check back for my next video to see that. I thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.